Hello, my Algebra 2 kids. Today I'm doing a tutorial video on doing linear regression. If you are given a graph, there are points on the graph so you can find the ordered pairs and just figuring out how to calculate linear regression. First thing that you need to know when trying to find out how to do linear regression is how to turn off and on R, which is your correlation coefficient. So, using your calculator, okay, so we're at the home screen right now. If you press second, which is right here, and you go all the way down to 0, which is catalog, okay, it will give you a catalog. Whoa, that's being blurry for some reason. Okay, there we go. It took a while to dim down. It'll catalog all possible functions and commands that you can allow the calculator to use. We want to go to D, so I'm going to go, as you can see, all the green labels are your letters. You want to go to D. They'll take you to the D part, and you want to go all the way down to diagnostic. So scroll down to diagnostic off and on. Off will turn off R, on will turn on R. Okay, so you press enter, which is at the bottom, and it will say done. Okay, so now when you are in clear, now when you're doing linear regression, you will be able to see the correlation coefficient, or R. Okay, so that was just a quick introduction to how to find and turn on and off diagnostic, which is how you turn on and off your correlation coefficient. Now you're given a graph, say on a test you're given a graph and you're given points on a graph. You can find the ordered pairs and you'll be able to determine the line of best fit. How you do that, you go to stat, which is right here, and it opens up. You have three different possibilities. You can do edit, calculate, and tests. You want to do edit, and you pick the first option. It gives you a bunch of lists. Okay, there's 5 that you can enter. Okay, so I'm just going to put in some data really quick. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to put in some data really quick. So let's do this. And I'm going to do 6 data points because I think on your test you'll have 6 or 7. So let's do this. We'll do 1. Okay, so for my x's, I did 1, 3, 4, -2, 8, -4. Okay, those are my x's. My y's, for my y's, I decided to do 3, -4, -8, 6, -12, 9. Okay, so think of those as just ordered pairs. You got them straight off of a graph. All right, now we want to calculate linear regression. So you go to stat, and this time you'll move over to calculate. Okay, there are multiple options. Okay, you want option 4, which is linreg. You press enter. Now it's going to ask you which is your x's, which are your y's. In this case, L1 is your x, L2 is your y. You click calculate, and there you go. And notice they give you your A, which stands for the coefficient in front of x. They give you your B, which you can substitute that in for your B value. And then they give you R squared and R. Okay, R squared does not matter. That is what we call variance, and that is more related to statistics and probability. So we won't worry about that. You care about the R value, which in this case is negative, but that doesn't mean much, okay? Correlation coefficients range between -1 and 1, okay? 1 being perfect best fit for a positive slope, -1 being perfect best fit for a negative slope. So this is just telling us that our correlation is negative and our coefficient says that is really close to being a straight line. Now, if you would like to, you don't have to, but if you're like, I'm kind of curious what this looks like, you're more than welcome to go to plots and go to second y equals, and this opens up stat plots. So you can actually see, if you press enter, you can see that your plot is off right now. You can turn it on, okay? And if you go to graph, it will plot the points for you, okay? There's a layer on the screen. Okay, now I don't see all the points that I plotted, so I'm just going to do a quick zoom 0, which stands for zoom fit. Okay, so maybe those are all the points I did. Okay, so now what you can do is you can go to second mode, and that'll take you back to the home screen. Do second enters, and it will do the last thing that you asked the calculator to do. Okay, so let's copy this. So -1.875 and 2.125. So second mode, y equals, I'm going to do -1.875x plus 2.125. I will graph it, and this is my line of best fit. As you can see, is not perfect, but that is why the correlation is close to -1. It is a negative slope. Okay, so that is how you will be asked to calculate linear regression using a calculator. You'll go to stat, you'll go to edit, you'll put your ordered pairs, so you'll go in order. So if you found the ordered pair 1, 3, you'll put in 1 for x, 3 for y. If you want to put down all the x's first, put down all the x's, then put down all the y's, okay? Once you're done with that, then you'll go to stat, you'll go to calculate, you'll go to number 4, which is linear regression, press enter, and then you'll skip to calculate, press enter again, and there you go. Excuse me. So there you go. That gives you linear regression as well as the correlation coefficient, which is designated by R. And the closer you are to +1, that is a positive correlation. The closer you are to -1, the closer you are to a perfect negative correlation. Okay, so that is all that this tutorial video was going to cover. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by my room or feel free to comment on the video itself. Now, really quickly before I forget, to access this video via YouTube, this will be posted in YouTube, okay? I will give you the link via YouTube. If it doesn't allow you to access the video via Google Drive, go to youtube.com, search for the title of the tutorial video, which I will put in Google Classroom. Okay, when you search for it, put my first name, which is Andrew, Andrew. Okay, if it doesn't pop up right away, you need to go to filter. You need to filter it by upload date. When you do upload date, that will automatically give you results based off of the closest upload to this date. So essentially, this is October 2nd. I'm making this video on October 2nd. That will be the upload date. So it will upload for October 2nd. You go there, filter it for upload date. It should pop up and you will be able to access it. Again, any questions on this, please let me know. I will try to go over this again on Wednesday. I know there is confusion. Your test will be on Friday next week. It will be shortened. I made a note. So any questions, stop by me, stop by my room, email me, let me know. Other than that, have a great day, you guys, and good luck on your studying.